predominant for you and your new boss. Let me live, set me free, stop killing me. Let me live, set me free, stop killing me. Give me a chance to miss you, you said 1,000 days ago. It seems like that missing me is not predominant for you and your new boss.
Hey, what the hell do you want me to do? Hey, does it look like I'm static to you? You might look twice, 'cause I'm moving. Okay, you see that I can walk, which is good, but still you're trying to make me talk like you would. Your intention's nice, you're improving. For all you know, you're doing fine, but I guess it shows that even jewelry that's fake do shine. So shut your mouth now, big boy. I'm just myself, not your toy. It's in my nature to be changing. Now is it so hard to see? You cannot make me to be someone who never will be changing. So what the hell do you want me to say? Another halting rhyme, another cliche. You might be right this one time. You take for granted I'm your servant, so dude, it doesn't make sense to me but to you. So here's one last ride, makeshift rhyme. For all you know, I'm just a fool, but I guess that shows. You cannot judge a dog just by its drool. So shut your mouth now, big boy. I'm just myself, not your toy. It's in my nature to be changing. Now is it so hard to see? You cannot make me to be someone who never will be changing. 'Cause I change with time, and that's not a crime. Someone like you cannot derange me. Yeah, I change with time, and that's not a crime. It's in my nature to be changing.
She's a pretty girl, she's always falling down, and I think I just fell in love with her, but she won't ever remember. And I could always find her at the bottom of a plastic cup, drowning in drunk sincerity, sad and lonely girl. Quit crying your eyes out, quit crying your eyes out, and baby come on, isn't there something familiar about me? The past is only the future with the lights on. Quit crying your eyes out, baby. And she said, I think we're running out of alcohol tonight. I hate this fucking town, and all my best friends will be the death of me, but they won't ever remember. So please take me far away before I melt into the ground, and all my words get used against me. You sad and lonely girl. Quit crying your eyes out. Quit crying your eyes out. And baby, come on, isn't there something familiar about me? The past is only the future with the lights on. Quit crying your eyes out, baby. Quit crying your eyes out. Quit crying your eyes out. And baby, come on, isn't there something familiar about me? The past is only the future with the lights on. Quit crying your eyes out. Isn't there something familiar about me? Quit crying your eyes out. The past is only the future with the lights on. Quit crying your eyes out, baby.
Hey, and thanks for checking out this week's cover of Baby Come On by Plus 44.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and please let us know about any future cover suggestions in the comments section below.
Take the bike out for a ride, cruising through a land so wide. I leave it all behind, your world and my hauntings. They can't bring salvation, cold nights alone and waiting. Is there absolution anywhere in God's garden? Take the bike out for a ride, cruising through a land so wide. I leave it all behind, your world and my hauntings. They can't bring salvation, cold nights alone and waiting. Is there absolution anywhere in God's garden? It's my quandary, my own problem. Will never give up, never cave in. No white flags, no surrender. My middle finger for all board members. It's my quandary, my own problem. Will never give up, never cave in. No white flags, no surrender. My middle finger for all board members. Burdens are for me to carry, won't share them with anyone. Not with you, my love, and not with these lines. I see the temptations here and everywhere I am going. I must be strong, give me the strength to deny them. It's my quandary, my own problem. Will never give up, never cave in. No white flags, no surrender. My middle finger for all board members. It's my quandary, my own problem. Will never give up, never cave in. No white flags.
dark room alone. Wishing, hoping for.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hello. How you doing? For another day of Yappin. After some really good games yesterday, especially the Skeens against Wizarowski game, man, that was some eye-opening stuff there. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we do have our good friend Minerva here. Minerva 9398. Let's go.
He says my full name. I'm so proud of him. Ah.
Well, you can shout yourself out anytime.
Nah, who needs to do that? I don't stream. Who streams? Not me.
Yeah, after 1.5 hours, you fall asleep. I know. That's your
I gotta.
That's your attention span, your maximum
Thank you.
attention span.
That's just what I am. Why do you think? I don't. It's amazing how I'm still interested in Balatro after all this time.
Yeah, that's true. So how are you guys doing, and how are you doing, Minerva?
I'm fine. I
I'm
have one more
fine.
day, and then I'm off tomorrow. And then I work Saturday, Sunday. Then I'm off Monday. Either I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or I'm off Monday, Tuesday. I don't remember. I can just look at the calendar. Oh, that's Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so I gotta work the weekend, but that'll be fine.
You know what Monday is?
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
July 30th?
No, yeah, exactly, July 30th, and what that will be? No, is it 30th? Isn't it the first Monday? No, it's 30th.
Tuesdays.
Yes. Yeah. You're correct. But
Hey,
what will happen then
yeah.
a week later?
The live update.
True, that's true too. That's going to be
I
the
don't
live
know what you're
update.
referring. I don't know what you're referring to then.
College football is going to be released.
Oh, it's a segue into what you want to reveal on stream today.
Yeah.
Don't ask me where that laugh came from. I have no idea.
College football is
I'm
going to be
honestly-
released for the pre-order dudes.
The what again?
The pre-order dudes.
Did you see any of the adjustments or any of
Yeah,
the?
I did. They look kind of very welcome, especially what they did with the coaching and all that. There was a lot of things with the coaching that I felt it was like lackluster. It was like we want to do some more stuff here, but we don't have time. That's how it looked like, and I think they
The
really
game was
did.
probably rushed, if anything.
Yeah, it was last year because it's always rushed. It doesn't matter what the time frame is. There will always be rushed. But I think most of the changes I really like. Some of the changes, yeah, I don't know yet if they are good or not or whatever. We'll see.
Uh-huh.
But so far I haven't seen anything like with let's have a game we all played when they announce stuff. Oftentimes I have I think this is gonna be bad. I don't have anything with that with college football, so yeah. You're not a big fan. That's the problem. So you're not gonna be on my side.
I'll still watch you. But
Yeah, I know, but I'll be in the background.
should be playing the show, D Block. I don't
Oh.
get. I get it. I perfectly have no problem with people that play sports games, but it doesn't make it. It confuses the hell out of me why some people don't play football in the football season time, and then they'll play baseball in the summer. They should do that. That would be more entertaining for me personally.
I'm so bad at the show.
There's other ways to play it though. You
Yeah,
don't
but
have to hit every time. You don't
I'm
have
so
to pitch every
bad.
time. It's so bad.
Yeah, I feel like it's if you want to stream it, you have to be at least at least average.
Have you ever tried Super Mega Baseball, like Cartoon Sports Network?
I've I had it on the computer for about like I don't know like 15 minutes.
You didn't like it. I
No,
remember. Yeah.
I have Super Mega Baseball 4, I think.
Yeah, that's the newest one.
Do I?
If you don't have it on your computer, you should at least be able to play because it is
Game Pass,
available.
right?
Yes. Right.
Where is it? I know I have it. There is a Super Mega Baseball 4, yeah.
And I'm not saying you have to change up your whole streaming just because of me.
Of course not. Oh, boiled egg.
Yeah, Boiled Egg was trying to get a league with Super Mega Baseball going. I don't know what happened to that.
Oh no. No, I would. He also put the System Shock 2, the 25th anniversary remaster, on his wish list.
You follow his wish list?
No, but we're friends.
Ah. Why are you stalking Boiled Egg?
I'm not stalking him. So, but with college football, you guys want to know what team I'm gonna play? I finally decided. So I have to make emotes. I have to order merch because yeah, I'm still gonna wear this one, but yeah, but not. I still
Oh
need.
yeah, like you did with Virginia last year.
Yeah. So I need at least a cap, and it's a good looking cap.
And I was gonna buy you an NIU hat.
Yeah, Vera, mine. I used to follow college football when I still was able to see have ESPN here on in cable, but since we don't have that, and I can't watch it. That's the problem. So I follow Kansas State via box scores and all that, but that's about it. What I could watch it with would be the Zone, but I'm not paying $50 per month. Not paying $50 per month. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't like that either. I love college basketball, which is also on the Zone, but again, $50 per
What do you
month.
mean it ruined it? If you don't mind me asking.
Because they took basically draw all the money goes into football and away from basketball. They're paying college football coaches like 10 million a year. And all the money goes into recruiting and into facilities for football because that's where the money is, where they can make money with college basketball. They can barely make money. It's basically a plus minus thing there, and so especially teams that are not Kansas and not Kentucky. Yeah, it caused all the realignment. You had conferences like the Big East, which were didn't really matter for football, but it was basically one of the conferences, one of the power conferences for basketball. Yeah, Stanford and California being in the Atlantic Coast Conference because the Pac-12 completely collapsed because they didn't get enough money. So for not only that, for track and field and all that bullshit, you would have to go over to the east side. It's really ridiculous. And college football, in a way, has really destroyed college sports. Especially if you're not playing a high-profile sport. If you're playing, like I said, swimming or track and field, or doing wrestling, or doing I don't know, lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Big East was so good. The Big East tournament was that was one of the big time sports highlights in sports all year. The Big East tournament. Hey, WX Scott, how are you doing? Nonetheless, the game EA Sports College Football has been my main game ever since I pivoted away from OTP. So,
and he's really good at it.
Yeah, so. That's another thing, whenever I'm really good at it. So
that's the one thing I will give you, is that you are very good at college football.
So
for some reason, you're very good at it.
I haven't played Football Manager. It's on my wish list, but yeah, I haven't played it yet. Pivot. Yeah. Pivot.
Hey, there's somebody I could shout out, because who wants to shout out this fucking guy? Meaning me. Who wants to shout out this guy? Nobody wants to shout this guy out. Not even the person who said it.
Never shut up. You're digging yourself deeper. When you're in the hole, stop digging.
I wasn't saying that about Kamish. I was saying that about me.
I know. How you doing, FK and Kamish? And thank you very much for adding the nickname. We do have officially. Hello, Newman.
Well, he actually did it for you? That's cool. Yeah.
He actually did it for you.
Oh.
So you guys want to know what team we're going to play on the 7-7?
I know who it is.
All right, here it is. Here it is.
Everybody, welcome to a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It is Fighting Illini football.
Right overseas, I'm a ghetto superstar like I'm ODB. My closet clean, rockin' the beam. He wanna shoot it, take everything. Let's flip the scene. Real red fiend, ready for anything. My young still they popping off, high tail and drop 'em off.
There we are. I'm gonna play.
You made that yourself?
Huh?
You made that yourself?
Yes.
No wonder you yelled at me. I'm working. When I messaged you.
Yeah. Hey, pop stars. Yeah, not only Baffle can do that. Baffle can do that better, but yeah.
How long did it take you to make that?
Yeah, today.
All of today?
No, you started working at, I don't know, like that took me about 2 hours.
It's pretty cool, D-Block. I smell a little bit of baffle in you, but, it's fine.
Bear in mind, you for a split second, you thought it's Syracuse. I did do Virginia, so I did do ACC already. So I thought about doing Virginia again. Syracuse is always one of those. One of my favorite, not one of my, but my favorite color is orange. So all these orange teams have have a leg up for me anyway. So yeah. And if your mascot name is the Syracuse Orange, yeah. Of course, I like you.
Bratwurst. He smells like bratwurst.
Yeah. You went to grad school at Syracuse. Okay, right, great. And of course, I mean, hey, they had That basketball program, of course, always was great. So yeah, but the problem with the Syracuse for me is that's why I didn't play Syracuse last year. Was Baffle did Syracuse, and I
Did
yeah with the revamp.
he did? I thought he was at UL Monroe.
No, with the revamp maneuver.
You hear the crickets above my head, right?
Yeah, it's college football 14. The revamp, the remaster of that. When he played that, he did Utah and then he did Syracuse. Stop stereotyping.
Before I watched him. Then.
Well, it was at the beginning before. Before last year before it came out. Yeah. So I don't know when you stopped.
Stereotype am I the idiot? Because I know I am. I admit it.
So yeah, that's always the these. Of course you can't avoid it that to do something that somebody else did, but if it's like within our community, it's always like.
Now I get it. I stereotyped him.
Yeah, with the smell of bratwurst. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, do you not smell of bratwurst?
Of course, I don't smell like bratwurst.
What did they just say?
Yeah, so I have to do some emotes and all that shit, and touchdown celebration and all that.
I mean,
in the next 2 weeks.
Bratwurst at all this week?
I'd like bratwurst.
Okay then.
And unless it comes from a
I had Italian sausage yesterday.
Stadium. Okay. Actually, that's pretty much true, pop stars. I like the stadium bratwurst. Yeah. And they have here. We have a butcher here who supplies the bratwurst for the stadium here in Braunschweig, and that is one of the best bratwurst I've ever had. And yeah, you can buy that one at the store here. So I can get my stadium bratwurst, and that's the only bratwurst I'm eating. There you go, bratwurst. I don't think I said more bratwurst in a 45-second span than I did now.
Oh my gosh.
What are you yapping against? Yeah.
You know what Joker I hate the most?
Oh, it's Balatra again. Okay, which one?
The Fibonacci.
Fibonacci.
It's Italian for something.
It's not Italian for something. It's Fibonacci was a mathematician, and he discovered a sequence.
It's still Italian, right?
Yes. Ugh, yuck. Anything meat cooked, not pan fried or grilled or anything. Cooked meat, cooked in water. Yuck! It needs to be seared.
No opinion about this.
It needs to be meat needs to be seared, not cooked.
Hey, if you're watching this stream right now, let us know how you like your meat cooked.
I'm a terrible German. I'm not a terrible German. I'm not a Bavarian. That's the thing. I'm a northerner.
What's a Bavarian?
Bavaria is the most southernmost state of Germany. Those fucking idiots. They're like Texas. They think they are better than everybody else, and they actually think they would be better off by themselves.
Have you ever been to Bavaria?
Unfortunately, yes. Well, it's just heated. It's not cooked. It's just those dogs they're actually smoked and then reheated in the water. so that doesn't count. The Weisswurst, they're actually cooked in the water. What is a Rheinwurst?
I lost. Fuck this. I'm done.
Of course you lost.
Done. Bite me.
Bite me. Suck my left one!
It's not the same thing.
Rheinwurst.
I like falafel. Or is that how you pronounce it?
Balatro.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, it's seared. Or grilled. Rheinwurst. Die Wurst für alle. Look at that. That's how good that looks like when it's seared. See that? That's a hot dog.
Ask me about my wiener.
That's a hot dog.
I'm sure you've had at least one, Breeze. You just didn't know it was a bratwurst.
And this is the currywurst. How you call it? It's bratwurst, and then you put some curry seasoning on it, and then ketchup. This is one of the biggest German staples here.
This is the content you guys come for. This is the content D-Block's going to start showing off on his streams now.
Yeah.
Look at all the viewers that he's getting.
Man.
You were up to 20.
Man, I love this one here. Oh, I would love that one here.
Curry powder.
Yeah, that's great. It's really great. With ketchup with curry powder, it's so great.
Makes me sound like coughing right now.
No, it tastes really good.
It tastes spicy.
No, it's not. It's not very spicy. It's tasty.
It's tasty. Tasty with D-Block. Commission on the right path there. Cooking time with D-Block sounds like a great show. Because D-Block likes to cook.
Tangy. I don't know what. Yeah, see, that's. I don't have the words for that. Yeah, but what Popstar says.
Tangy. What did you just say? Tangy? Tangy. I forget it. You're not American. You don't speak English very well. Got it. I got it.
Yeah. See, these are on the left side. These are the ones that I like from the stadium, and they, of course, they're raw. They have to be seared. So yeah, and these are the ones I do not like. Both are raw. Both have to be seared. So yeah. But both of those you can get at the stadium. This one is more spicy here. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's how you get them here in the stadium. Just a bun, the worst, and some ketchup or mustard on it. Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah.
I've had kielbasa before. My dad loves smoking it on the grill.
You can say that, but you can't say Fibonacci.
I've never seen that word before. Because I've been trying to unlock jokers that I've never had, and I didn't like it. Replay every 2, 3, 5, 8, and ace. Okay. That's a really random assortment of numbers.
Yeah, that's him. That's the dude. Fibonacci.
Very, very Italian.
Yeah, Leonardo Fibonacci.
Something tells me that you have been to Italy before.
I've been to Italy, yeah, sure.
Oh, really?
And he invented this in the 13th century, so before Columbus went to.
See, okay, I personally like a good hot dog from Nate's. It's
Du
an
willst
American
wissen,
brand.
was die Fibonacci-Folge ist und wie du sie
We're apparently
berechnest?
going off
Dann
of
bleib
the
jetzt
Fibonacci
unbedingt dran.
thing now, so he jumped out.
Oh, we're gonna get the thunderstorms like arriving here.
Is your power gonna go out?
Yeah, they're all day here in Germany. The storms are coming over from France, and they're now coming. They're now here. All right, okay. Well, so if I'm be gone, you know why.
I can't stream this after you. Well, I could, but who
So
wants to watch me?
here, just for you, Minerva.
Math wasn't made up to harass English majors. It was invented by a little something called nature. And it's everywhere you look. In fact, there are specific numbers
Just
that
for
we
you,
see in
Minerva.
nature all the time. Together, they're called the Fibonacci sequence, and it goes something like this. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55. You may know this pattern. The first and the second add up to the third, and the second and the third add up to the fourth, and the fourth and the fifth add up to the sixth, and so on. The sequence was first described by mathematicians in India about 1,300 years ago, and it was introduced to the West in 1202 by Leonardo of Pisa, aka Fibonacci, who is also responsible for introducing Arabic numerals to Europe, which, yeah, if he hadn't done that, we'd still be counting in Roman numerals, which would be terrible. Fibonacci was a mathematician,
true.
and
That
in
would
his
be
book Liber
terrible.
Abaci, he described this sequence with a thought experiments about a family of incestuous bunnies. If you put one boy bunny and one girl bunny together, that's 2, and those 2 together will make a third, and those 3, when they're done, taking turns, will make 5, etc. But the easiest place to find these numbers in nature isn't in bunnies, it's in plants. If you cut a banana into slices, you'll see that it has 3 distinct sections. An apple has 5. No matter what kind of flower you're looking at, chances are it has 3, 5, 8, 13, or 21 petals. Rows of seeds in sunflowers and pine cones always add up to Fibonacci numbers. Now, plants don't grow this way because they're receiving some kind of mysterious cosmic mandate. They're doing it because it's the most efficient way to pack as many seeds as possible into a small space. And if you want to see why that is, you can go watch Vihart's video, which is linked in the description, and it's awesome. But in addition to the numbers themselves, you also see the same ratio between Fibonacci numbers showing up. See, when you divide almost any Fibonacci number by the one before it in the sequence, especially the larger ones, you get the same number. 1.618 ... well, lots of numbers. The Greeks discovered this long before Fibonacci, and they called it phi. Today, it's sometimes known as the golden ratio. Phi was purportedly used by the ancient Greek sculptor Phidias to illustrate the idea of physical perfection. He's said to have used phi as a ratio between a statue's total height and the distance from the bottom of its feet to its navel, for instance, and also the length of a face divided by its width. There's a whole other set of patterns in nature that are based on what's called the golden rectangle, a rectangle whose side lengths are successive Fibonacci numbers like 8 by 13. This rectangle can be divided up into a series of squares whose lengths are also successive Fibonacci numbers, in this case 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 5 by 5, and 8 by 8. When you draw an arc from one corner of each square to the other, they join to form a spiral that resembles many of the spirals we observe in nature. From the unfolding leaves of a desert succulent to the arrangement of those pine cone lobes and sunflower seeds and the shells of some snails. The math, you guys. It can be beautiful too. Thanks for watching this episode of SciShow. If you would like to get in touch with us, leave suggestions or ideas,
No, we don't want
be
that.
in the comments below.
We want to do that. So, Minerva. Yeah, they still use that to determine who's pretty and who's not. That's true. The closest you are to that Fibonacci sequence, we find that more attractive than others. Than if you're not.
That's all that did for me, sorry.
Well, did you take away something from that?
No, did you not hear me snoring? I fell asleep. Pretending.
But why? But isn't that interesting?
I pretended to fall asleep.
Isn't that interesting that you basically don't have other numbers than those numbers in nature?
If you are interested in that kind of stuff, sure. But am I interested in that kind of stuff? No.
I sometimes envy you.
of my innocence and stupidity?
No, yeah, innocence is the right word. Stupidity, no, definitely not, because you're not stupid.
I am.
No,
I
you're
have
not.
no
You're
common
naive.
sense. I am a child.
You're naive.
It's okay. I can admit that I am very childish, and that's what makes me fun.
Yeah, it does. And your interest is more in meeting people and having contact to people and into other things. So your
It
interest
is.
isn't it?
My interest is just is making people laugh and having a good time.
Yeah. So,
I'm surprised Parchy's not here yet.
how did it go? Your guys in the
I am
conference.
down 2-0 right now.
Oh,
Me and Parchy have been talking about it. We're not. I'm not happy about it. The first game went into overtime. He won 5-4. The second game, I lost 7-2. I only put myself down because I'm willing to admit that I have flaws, pop stars. I'm not doing it to try to get envy or I'm not trying to play the I'm not trying to play the victim. I'm just saying I've learned to admit my problems. Thank you, John.
whoa! What's going on here?
What happened? Is your internet
I hope I
actually
still
going
have a
out?
roof. Are we still in Kansas?
What are you talking about? Tornado warnings?
Yeah, the storm outside. Yeah,
Does Germany get tornadoes?
yeah, we do. But I think the biggest ones are actually like F1s. That's it. We don't get F5s or anything. No, it's not very
Brock
rarely.
Lesnar?
It has been like for the last 10 years. We have at least in the it's not like in Kansas or in Oklahoma or so. But we have like 80 to 120 per year. But again, they're way smaller than they are in the U.S.
Yeah, there are some pretty crazy tornadoes here in the Midwest.
You don't have to tell me. I've experienced one, and that's enough. I never want to. That's an experience I would never want to have again.
There was one about 45 minutes east of us once, and it was pretty crazy.
Woo! Oh, I wish I could have. Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas. What do you want, Ashy Boy? Do you want some food? Are you hungry? I gave you.
No, that
food.
wasn't thunder, pop stars. That's the wind.
You used to chase tornadoes? Oh man, I've seen that on as videos. That's freaking nuts. Be right back.
Well, okay, let's let's talk about the weather. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Good thing with these things is they usually over pretty quick. I'm just thinking, do I have a window open somewhere? Yeah. I don't think so. Seattle, Minnesota. What we got here? I'll stop by saying this. I'm not sure. That's the Thunder. Okay. I'm not sure what the game plan here is or what it even should be. There's a lot of rain coming this afternoon. They could try to play on time, but it will be absolutely soaked and it will at some point become too wet to play. They could try to late start, but it might not play until 7 p.m. I recommend they PPD it, so don't play Seattle, Minnesota.
Okay. What's wrong with Seattle, Minnesota? Rain?
Yeah, he says he recommend to PPD it.
PPD it. Just like D Block's hometown. PPD it.
Why is Braunschweig PPD it?
It was supposed to be a funny joke, and it wasn't very funny.
Which one do we take?
I don't get it.
The joke.
Anyways, sir.
So we got Detroit Athletics. Broken line of storm zips through in the early afternoon. Delay late start. So it doesn't matter. Delay late start. Blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. KC hot humid wind blowing out to left center, which is the normal way to go there with the swirling. There's a low chance of storm popping, but I'd put the odds of happening over the ballpark 10% or less. So okay, it doesn't matter.
You can play Vinny if you really want to.
No, that's the completely opposite side. You need Bobby, but not Vinny. Right-handers, not left-handers. We may need a delay. Likely they play through a shower. So yeah, only don't start any Seattle or Minnesota. Guys, everything else should be fine. Wow. This is pouring, man.
I can't hear it. I don't know how pop stars can hear it. I can't hear it. And I'm in the freaking call with you.
We're having Toronto, we're having Cleveland, Tanner Bybee against Kevin Gausman.
That should be a good matchup.
Not really. Gausman really sucks.
I am higher on Gausman than you are.
Yeah, and you said that the last time, and he totally sucked.
Did he, though?
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah. I always have to prove myself.
Yes.
4 innings.
Thank you.
4 into third, 7 earned runs. Yes, he sucked.
I was trying. Okay, I was just trying to make. I don't remember. That was 5 days ago. Do you remember?
Yes, I did. Because we had the same argument last week, 5 days ago.
I have not that expensive headphones. D-Block, do me a favor. Pick a number 1 through 9.
7.
And then a number 1 through 3.
2.
Okie dokie. Thank you. You have no idea what you did, and
No.
it doesn't matter.
No, I don't. We got Jeffrey Springs and Dietrich Enns. Dietrich Enns.
Must be his first career start.
At 34. No. It's his second career start. At 34 years old.
He's 34?
Yes.
Don't touch that.
He had a career start in 17.
Go on. So he's been a career minor leaguer.
He's a career minor leaguer, yeah. He has had 9 games in 21 for Tampa Bay. And 2 games for Minnesota in 17. And has not been in the minor leagues from 21 till 25.
Question, D-Block, and then we'll continue on. Give me a name of a female Italian opera singer.
A female Italian opera singer?
It doesn't have to be a real female Italian opera singer. Give me a name of a woman who would be Italian who sings opera.
Julia.
Okay. Thank you.
Written Giulia.
like the one in on SmackDown, but she's from Tokyo.
Yeah, that's the Italian Julia.
Guila.
Well, that's a real one. Yeah.
Thank you. You've just given me my starter in this game that I'm playing, so thank you. Appreciate it. You picked the generation, you picked the starter type, and you gave me the nickname. So if I lose because of you, I'll blame you for it.
So what?
It's actually a really good starter. Terrible nature though. Ah, crap.
So I don't know if Dietrich is going to be an opener or something like that. Is expected to be called up for AAA.
Is Detroit experiencing injuries or something?
No. Not that.
So why are they bringing up this random 34-year-old? I don't even know.
Because they expect to have Reese Olsen back, and they don't want to sign anybody.
Did I not just say if they had any injuries and you said no?
Yeah, no recent ones. Olsen has been on injury since the beginning of the year. So ends may be in store for just one turn through the rotation before heading back to AAA. He has been doing very well in AAA, though. He has started 14 games.
34 years old.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Who cares how old he is? If he's doing great, he's had 14 starts so far in Toledo and is having an ERA under 3. And I don't know why. I mean, in 20, why this guy didn't get a job after 21? Because he.
How long has he been with Detroit?
Didn't I just? You didn't listen, did you?
Can you just reconfirm for me, please? Thank you.
I said that he hasn't pitched since 21.
In the majors, but how
in
many
the minor?
years
I said in the minors.
Oh, he hasn't pitched at all since 21. Wow. So he hasn't had a job for 3 years.
4.
So what the hell
3 years,
did the Tigers see in this kid?
I don't know.
Guy.
He's and he wasn't bad when he was with Tampa Bay. With the 9 games, he had an ERA of 2.82.
Did he start then?
No, he had 9 games in the bullpen. He started at Durham. 11 games, played in 19, had an ERA of 2.62.
Yeah, I'm with pop stars on here. There's something that the Tigers see that nobody else sees because this is crazy.
And I'm
actually curious.
And he didn't pitch in 22 in 22. But that's the COVID season, right?
20 was the COVID.
2020.
Season. Yes. 22.
So, he has been doing well when he was pitching, but he wasn't all the time. I don't know how this guy, like guys who have a 5 ERA, they get a job every time. But this guy
Very
didn't.
Curious to see how this is going to work out.
I am too. I'm rooting for Dietrich.
Surprisingly, yeah, I'm rooting for the guy. His first start in 4 years. Go Dietrich.
Japan, yeah, South Korea, exactly.
It's like that 34-year-old pirate that they brought up a couple of years ago. I forget his name.
The rookie?
Remember? Yeah, that was always a minor leaguer who never got a start in the majors.
Yeah, they made a movie about him, The Rookie. Dennis Quaid. Moving on. We got Shane Baz. We got Lorenzen.
You're skipping Seattle and Minnesota altogether?
Yeah, it's PPD'd. It will be PPD'd.
It will be PPD'd, huh? That is a 100% confirmed.
No, it's not.
All right, then. You should still at least talk about it.
No. Emerson Hancock against Woods Richardson. So, if they are playing, they're going to be terrible.
I feel like the Twins and the Mariners play each other a lot in the season.
Something's wrong with your feelings.
Something's wrong with my feelings.
You said you feel they're playing a lot. They play 7 games. That's it.
I feel like they play their 7 games very close to each other.
I don't know about that, but again, maybe something's wrong with your feelings.
Nobody expresses my feelings other than me. Are we gonna get swept by the Rays,
Yeah,
D-Bag?
we are. We're gonna get swept by the Rays and have one
Hey,
run.
just like EMLB, you would sweep the Royals.
Yeah.
Haha, that's a joke on me because I'm the EMLB Royals.
Yeah, I'm nervous putting myself down again.
John, you and I need to work on. John, you and I need to figure out how to beat the Rays next year, okay? I need to make sure you're starting in both series against the Rays next year.
Yeah, I hope he starts too.
Your team's not going to be as good as mine next year.
My team is not going to be as good as yours?
Yeah, my team's going to be worse. Who's pitching for KC? Who's pitching for KC? Is it Noah?
What?
Is it Noah Cameron?
No, Lorenzen.
Oh, even worse. Great.
Shane Baz against Lorenzen.
2 iron pitchers. Should be fun. We got shut out yesterday, man. It's been a bad series.
Yeah, and as I said, we're going to get swept with 1 run being scored.
How about Philly and Houston?
That's going to be a great game. Great pitching matchup. Sanchez against Hunter Brown.
Yeah, I was almost tempted to play both of them, but I'm playing at least one of the two. Can you guess which one?
At least I don't have to water the flowers today. If they survive this. This is going to be a great game here. If you want to have some afternoon entertainment, I think this is something you could watch. If you can watch it. Well, not you.
I'll be watching the Cardinals and Cubs because Shota's back.
Yeah, because I mean, Shota is back. Finally.
You see, they sent Brownie down, right?
I didn't see it now. I was going to ask you.
They sent him to Iowa. Yep, they did.
Yeah, I know. I don't have to. I don't have to do any Chicago Cubs research because you were going to do it. So.
Yep, they sent him down, and it'll be all right. He'll come back stronger, and
it will be all right.
Maybe he'll get called back up on September 1st, but
you will pay off the Empires and bench Espinosa so you can sweep me, okay?
That's called tanking.
Yeah, that's called tanking, and that's against league rules. And you know that Commish is here.
We brought Porter Hodge back from injury, and he pitched pretty good yesterday.
Yeah, you would never know. We'll see if Espinosa is in there. Maybe he has a boo-boo on the finger.
She'll do it herself.
Yeah. Come here. We're gonna get you in. Don't worry, it's going to be over next year. That reminds me of the when I was in the army. You know, you had these little. We had these little. What is it called? Little spades. Like you could put full together, and so it's the standard there. And they have one sharp edge, so you can cut some roots with that when you dig your trenches there. And one of my guys, yeah, he actually chopped off his thumb with that spade. And the fucking army actually accused him of doing that to get out of the army because yeah, he was very unhappy there. He was very unhappy there already and everything. Tried to get out of it, but yeah, they accused him of chopping off his thumb with a spade. Talking about taking a hammer to his fingers. I don't know what came out of it. That's when we still had mandatory military service, which we probably will have again because of fucking Trump.
I'm too old. I'm not going. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm too. Yeah, I was there. I was in the tank division. Good thing is I probably won't fit in a tank anymore.
Sorry.
I won't get in there anymore. They need a lot of Vaseline for that.
John, you still want me to have you lead off for these last 9 games? I feel like you're a really good leadoff bat.
We got the Dodgers. We got Clayton's next game. He's 3-0 with a 3.3331 ERA, man. In 7 starts, 3-0.
Yeah, but 7 starts, only 3 decisions.
Yeah, but 3.31 ERA, that's pretty good.
Is it though?
Yes, it is. Anything under 4 is good.
There are players with ERAs under 3 D-block that are better.
Did I say that he's a Cy Young candidate? No. Did I?
No, you did not.
That is pretty good. I didn't expect that from a 37-year-old washed-up player.
You're Dodgers bias over there, Mr. Dodgers fan. No wonder you're so high on Christopher Sanchez. He's on your freaking team.
What?
I know you so well, D-Block.
Could you imagine D-Block in a Leopard 2 DA? Yeah. I loved it in there. I loved the Leopard, yeah. That's a pretty cozy one.
Leopold.
Yeah. Actually, it had heating. That worked. Yeah, it is. It's an awesome tank. That's why it's the most sold tank in the world. I never got my driver's license though.
You don't have your driver's license?
For a tank.
Oh. I bet it's a lot different in Germany than it is here in America.
Why?
What's the DMV like in Germany?
What do you mean?
You don't know what a DMV is?
Yeah, it is. I know what it is. It gives you your driver's license.
Is that what it's called in Germany?
Driver's license?
The DMV, D-Block.
Straßenverkehrsamt.
The paper test in Germany was easy. Okay.
Oh boy, no it wasn't. I almost failed that one. Almost. I didn't, but I almost failed it. And they have like the quota. The problem is that most kids don't ride bikes anymore and all that, so they have no idea about they don't make they haven't been part of the of the roads anymore, so they have no idea about it. They don't do things correctly in a, how can I put it, in a natural way. They don't have a feeling for it. So I think like there are 60% of the people fail the paper test. So don't talk about easy. So what was your question with the DMV? The Straßenverkehrsamt.
Is it similar to being in America? You have to wait in line. You have to take a number. You have to sit there for hours.
No, yeah, you have to make an appointment in advance, and they are very punctual. And you have to be punctual. Like every thing in Germany has to be punctual.
Why?
Because why not? Because if you're late, you're just wasting everybody else's time.
Well, I wasn't late today. You were.
No, you were not late. You were never late. You were actually very, very punctual, and I like that about you.
That's the one quality I have with working. I'll never be late. I'll never be late, and I'll never call off. Unless I'm dying.
How dare you!
Did you see how many points John scored in PT Live?
No, I haven't. We're gonna see this, but yeah, punctuality is so important. Like if you're not 5 minutes early, you're late.
Today's word of the day is punctuality.
That's how I was taught to be punctual. If you're not 5 minutes early, you're late. Because if you have a meeting at, let's say you have a meeting at 4 o'clock. No, let's put it at 11 a.m. You have a meeting at 11 a.m. You're coming at 11 a.m. So you arrive. You have to take off your coat or whatever. Then the secretary, do you want a coffee? Whatever. Blah blah blah. It takes about like 5 minutes until you finally can start a meeting. And so you start a meeting like at 11:05, not at 11 a.m. So be 5 minutes early so the meeting can start at 11 a.m. Because of course there's stuff scheduled afterwards, isn't it? So. And if the meeting takes longer because you are late, all these meetings, all the scheduled stuff for the person who expected you to be on time is going to be pushed backwards. And those schedules are being pushed backwards. All because you were late.
Remember, folks, today's word of the day is brought to you by D-Block. Today's word of the day is punctual.
Punctuality.
Punctual, not punctuality.
Punctuality.
Mortadella is a type of mushroom, right?
What? Who has a mushroom?
Mortadella is a type of mushroom, right?
No, that's a type of sausage.
What am I thinking of?
That's mortadella.
Portobello? Oh, thank you. I wasn't going to name it shiitake. I was going to name it. Special defense attack.
It's pistachios.
Have you ever had mortadella?
Yeah, but again, this is cooked. It's not seared or anything or smoked or anything.
I call that adult bologna. Like your Oscar Mayer bologna is kid bologna. That's adult bologna. I like it. It's not bad. I don't cut it very often, but I do like it.
Bologna? That? Ugh, yuck.
You've never had bologna before?
Of course I had, but again, this is cooked.
not cooked.
It is
None of
cooked.
it is cooked.
It
No,
is cooked.
it's all cold.
No,
It
it's
comes
cooked.
cold, dude.
It's brewed. It is brewed.
Brewed.
Yes.
See, there's 3 different types of bologna that we sell: garlic bologna, beef bologna, and then regular bologna. I don't like the beef bologna very much. I like the garlic better.
Look, you see how fat it is. How the light is reflecting.
I didn't say it was good for you. I'm just saying it's. Yeah, I don't say I eat it all the time.
Yeah.
If I had a choice, I would eat nothing but turkey and ham.
Oh yeah, I like that.
As a delicate as a meat cutter, I have to know what all of it tastes like. Otherwise, how are you supposed to tell a customer what's good if you don't know what it tastes like?
Yeah, the ugly stepchild of deli meats.
I have tried everything in our case except for prosciutto, and I haven't tried the olive loaf. Ugh. No thanks.
Well, do you have this one?
Prosciutto is terrific. Try it. Okay, I'll take your word for it. We probably have Braunschweiger in the case. We can't cut it ourselves. Does that make sense?
See this here?
That's prosciutto?
No, that's Braunschweiger Mettwurst.
No, that's on the other side of the. That's in the meat department, not in the deli.
That's so good. Oh. They have 2 different ones. This one is the Mettwurst, and then they have the this one here. Oh, this is so good.
I like how we're just going off the rails now, and now we're talking about.
Oh, this is so good.
Love these streams. Don't you guys love being here?
Fresh bread, and then that. Oh, it's so good.
If I could eat sandwiches,
this is how they normally look like, and then they get smoked, and with the to get the see how they get smoked.
Yeah, they're hanging dong. I got
yeah,
you.
in a smoker, and they're not brewed. Yeah, I love it. Oh, it's so good. That's what it is here.
We haven't even finished talking about today's baseball games.
We will.
Shiny squirrel.
Of course, there's the.
Oh.
See, we got a meat hedgehog.
The fuck is that? People make that shit?
For parties, yeah.
What's the spikes made out of?
Onions.
Grilled or raw?
Raw. Everything is raw here.
Everything is raw here. Oh.
Yeah, the meat is raw. It's met, exactly. You put that. Yeah, you put that on a bun.
WX Scott. WX Scott's so funny.
Put that on a bun, and then it's so tasty. Look at that.
Fuck am I watching anymore?
No, that's not spam. That's this stuff here. Minced meat. Minced pork. And this is bologna. Yeah. This is great. The cab bet. Sushi does us. Yeah, this is sushi of the East. We don't eat it with fish. We have meat. Raw meat. Now you just.
I don't even think D-Block knows what spam is.
Of course, I know what spam is. I've had spam in my emails and.
You're so funny.
This one here. When I was in England for breakfast.
See, I thought spam was just an American product.
No, it's an English product. I don't like spam, but I don't really mind. Oh, this I should try this jalapeno spam.
You know what I really want? That's making me really hungry. I want tuna salad.
I don't eat tuna.
You don't eat tuna? That's the only fish I'll eat.
I don't eat fish.
Really?
I'm
allergic.
I
don't either, but
I'm allergic
I'll
to
eat
that.
Tuna.
I'm allergic to that. So if you have been playing Dodgers, by the way, for the last 2 days, continue to do so against Austin Gumba.
Yeah, Kyle Raleigh had another 0, so I'm playing Will Smith today.
Austin Gumba with his 8.38 ERA.
8.38 ERA.
Yeah. Now he starts yawning again. Damn it, Minerva.
Don't you just love me?
Sometimes not.
You love me.
No. And I did have prosciutto today for sandwich.
Oh, cool. 7 or 8? Jesus, John. Switch it up a little bit, why don't you?
Yeah, more than 4 is, I think, unnecessary. Maybe 5, but that's about it.
Will Smith, Freddie Freeman, Shohei, and Pajes. That's it. That's all. You don't need anybody else.
Yeah, Teoscar and Mookie are kind of like, eh.
And you're not going to play Conforto.
You are playing Edman.
Yeah, and he did fine.
Fine. Play Otto.
Actually, for Miami, San Francisco.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting how they switched it from Otto to X, the second base and shortstop, mid-season. And X was doing
They
fine.
probably realized X doesn't have enough range, but Otto does.
X was doing fine.
Wow! Look at that.
He was actually in the better in the higher half of league shortstops. And what shall I look at?
The live breakfast. I have Kevin Gausman as one of my starters. He has thrown 11 2/3 innings and hasn't allowed a single run.
Well, that's should make you wary of playing him in real life if OTP has him doing good.
I'm down 2-0 though in round 2, so I'll probably lose.
Okay. Man, Sean Curtis is streaming his Pittsburgh save like every day, every time, right? He's really into it.
John, I'm sending you what the Yankees counter offered me on the trade.
You're actually trading with Brennan?
We actually think there's a player he posted that we like. That's better than who we have.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering though, that you are trading with Brennan. since you guys are not.
Well, I can't tell you. That's your division rival, but you'll trade with Jake like it's nothing.
Because we are friends.
All right then, but he's my division rival.
Yeah, but
he's my number one.
But you guys
rival.
don't like each other.
I love Jake. He's a great guy.
No, it's Brennan.
I don't hate Brendan.
Okay. Jason Junk is pitching for Miami. And Hayden Birdsong for San Francisco. That's a pretty good matchup. Yeah, but once you speak back, he's just...
A lotto prospect, John, is somebody in his lower levels of his organization that may or may not develop.
What? Keep your Kansas City talk to yourself. If you don't want me to chime in. We got Atlanta, we got the Mets. Griffith Canning, hopefully he'll get it going again here. He has had a tough time the last outings, huh?
Canning,
yeah. He went from a low 2 ERA to a high 3. Man,
is over under on Grant Holmes gonna pitch over 10 strikeouts today?
I think the over is not bad. But it's the Mets. They don't strike out that much. It's not like Pittsburgh or so. So yeah, I think it's under. He's gonna have like 8 or 9 strikeouts probably. I think so.
Not many games today, huh? Is it travel day? Thursday is travel day?
Yeah. So Friday the weekend series starts.
There's only 7 games?
Yeah.
No, there's 9 games. So
12
teams
games,
don't play.
Yeah. So you have a complete weekend series, yeah. Travel day.
Yeah. Mostly your travel days are Mondays and Thursdays, right?
Yes, that's your travel days.
I'm surprised my mom hasn't tried to call me. She's off on Thursdays.
Okay.
No, she has not tried to call me.
Okay.
Hey, it's just like when your mom comes to visit you on the weekends. I always expect a call from my mom on Thursdays.
Okay. I talk to Tootie every day.
I talk to my parents every day, but when I get tired from work and I want to go home and go to bed, they go to bed at 7 o'clock every day.
7 p.m.?
Yeah, my parents think they're older than they actually are, and they go to bed at 7:30 every day. My dad is 63.
So he's just 12 years older than me.
And my mom is 52.
She's 2 years older than me. Right?
No,
basically
wait,
1 year older.
I'm sorry, I lied. My mom is 55 this year? No way. 55 or 45? She was born in 70.
Oh, that's 55.
My mom's going to be 55? Holy crap. That means my dad is 64.
So?
My parents are old. Holy crap.
That's not old, you dingus. Especially your mom. Your mom is basically Bathel's age.
And she is the hardest working person I know. You will never find anybody more hardworking than her.
Yeah, like Tootie working when she's still 75 at a church.
Hey, Parchi. There he is.
Hey,
Did you try
Parchi.
Rejuvenation yet? I didn't ask you yet. I just made a trade.
You just made a trade
Yes, sir.
with Brennan?
Yes, sir.
Well, then you can tell me if you made the trade.
It hasn't been confirmed yet.
Okay. No, you didn't.
Do you really want to know?
No.
Okay, then I won't tell you.
I was 16th, by the way.
You were 16th?
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude.
I was 7th last week.
You know why? Because Lenine Sosa got 2 homers. How did you guess that? How did you fucking get that?
And it's
You were
Lennon.
like, oh, I'll play Lennon Sosa. Randomly gets 2 homers on his backs.
That's good too, W. Scott. That's pretty good.
Show me your players. I forgot who you picked last week.
Because you didn't care. No. And last week I was 7th.
I do care about you. I got 157th. That's not bad.
Look at that. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, 5 guys without points.
Oh, you played Kikuchi too. That's why.
Yeah.
God damn.
I had Jacob Lopez. I had Kikuchi. I had
50.
Max Muncy.
You know what's crazy? I have 4 zeros on mine. You also have 4 zeros.
5. And Oscar with a 4 and PCA with a 6.
Oh, Parchi, this game gets addictive, but don't ask D Block for the opinion on the game because he's one of the guys that doesn't care about the game as much. He does like it, but he doesn't like it. There's more bad than good.
I would love to love it, but I can't.
That's also the reason why we're doing this on his channel and my channel. Because if you didn't know, small plug, because D Block wants me to plug, I am an affiliate for the game. And I can't have D Block on my OOTP streams.
He'll get in trouble.
D Block is banned.
I'm bad. I'm so bad. I'm such a bad boy.
Bad
boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
So, did they give Ketel Marte the day off yesterday?
Because
I gotta...
no, there was this incident with a fan there.
Oh yeah, fan, quote unquote fan. That's not a fan. That's an asshole.
Well, let me put it this way. The problem was, how can I put it? Okay. If you go to Boston, you don't really hear that because there are like 15,000 saying the same thing. You don't really hear that. But since it was in Chicago,
well, there was probably 2,000 people.
Yeah, you heard that single guy. Yeah. But it's not like Boston. In Boston, they don't say that. You just don't hear it because it's like 15,000 saying these shitty things.
Yeah, and he was a 22-year-old, and he regrets saying it.
Yeah, of course he regrets.
And he's permanently banned from ever going to a Major League Baseball game ever.
Yeah, that's a little harsh, too, for a 22-year-old. Come on.
It all depends on what he said, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because he thought it's kind of like it's the internet culture that if you think you're anonymous, you can say whatever you want, and yet there's no consequences and whatever. And he's a 22-year-old. As a 22-year-old, you are not a grown-up. You still have, especially the COVID generation. They're 2 years behind than normal generations were. They are so far behind socially. This guy is not a grown up, so come on, man. Give him a ban, okay? Give him a ban of 10 years. I'm fine with it. A lifelong ban. Come on, that's a little harsh for a kid.
I mean, he made one of the biggest stars in baseball cry.
Yeah, well, look at Breeze. He's probably like 20. He's 20, I think. Man, he's like a 14-year-old.
I didn't think there were people younger than me.
I didn't know you're 22, Parchy.
Yeah, and he's gonna win the freaking Stanley Cup this year.
Well, congratulations.
If I can't win the next two, it's over.
It's over.
Well, I'm down 2-0, D-Block.
Okay.
You didn't even vote. You didn't even vote for who you thought would win.
No, I don't want to vote. I don't want to
Ed
vote
gives
for
us money if you vote.
between my yeah. See, that's how I am. I don't want to choose between my viewer and my mod. But what I'm going to do now for you, Minerva, just for you, Minerva. Okay.
Why are you pointing at me? Oh. Parchy, is your team actually real, or is it a fake team?
The Toronto Six are the 6 teams. They're called the original 6 teams in the NHL.
So it is a fake team.
It's a bunch of teams. It's like a theme team.
Guessing you're. What part of Canada are you from, Parchy?
Oh, I didn't know that in the women's league there was, yeah. I didn't know that.
See, I don't know what that means. Toronto? Go ahead, D-Block. Set your PT Live rosters.
I will.
Cool. You're
whether
from
you like it or not.
You're from the same town as my favorite band, so you should know who they are.
Because there's only one band from Toronto. Ever.
I swear to God, if you say Nickelback, I will punch D-Block. I like Nickelback, but they're not my favorite.
I know that you're Nickelback type of guy, yeah.
Hell yeah, I am. I need to stream more Hero.
Who am I starting today? Gosh, dang it!
I'm starting Gosman. Or no, I'm not. I'm starting Brown and Imbinaga.
Brown against Philly? That's a tough one.
You said it was going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Entertaining wise.
Yeah.
Just like yesterday's Pittsburgh-Milwaukee was entertaining wise. But I think I'm going to go with Brown too. Because of
the supposed to copy me.
I'm not copying you, you dingus.
you dingus.
I think I'm going to go with Griffith Canning.
Oh, Griffith Canning.
I'm going to risk it. So, of course,
he's been terrible.
I know that he has been terrible, so I hope that he's like Jesus Sanchez. Jesus, what's his name? Luzardo. Mm-hmm. Had like this, had the bad games out of his system now, and is going to start pitching normal again.
Parchy, are you sure you got the most updated version of Radical Red? Because there's Gen 9 Pokemon.
Oops.
Also, I just beat the boss in Viridian Forest.
Great.
So far, so good.
You're so great.
D-Block has no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I didn't even hear it.
You don't play Pokemon, so you would...
Of course I don't play Pokemon. I'm a 50-year-old man. I'm not playing Pokemon.
Don't mean shit, man.
I'm too old. If you're 50, you're too old for Pokemon.
Bullshit. Tell that to my mom, who plays Pokemon Go all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the daughter here. Scott Yates, Dreyer, or Bender. Rob Belofsky.
I would go Bender is probably the best bet there.
Bender has been terrible.
Okay, Tanner Scott then. You probably don't have Tanner Scott though.
No, but I think Kirby Yates is a good one there. He is Kirby Yates, a 13.9 strike per 9, and 35.6% of his outs are actually strikeouts. So yeah, he should be Dodgers. I don't have any of the. Oh, there's Kirby Yates. There you go. So Will Smith says, we'll play Carney Courts against that 34-year-old debut dude.
Dietrich.
Yeah, Dietrich. I'm forgiving you that you can't say ich.
Thanks.
Dietrich. I think I'm gonna. I really have to go with. Do I really have to go with Edman here today? I don't want to go with Edman, but I think I have to.
Go with Gleyber Torres.
I can go that too. With Dietrich, yeah, let's go. Thank you very much, Minerva. That was very kind of you to.
That's why I'm playing Torque at first base, but play.
Oh yeah, it's J-Ram against Gaussman. Let's go.
I'm playing Muncy at third.
Yeah, I have him as utility. I probably shouldn't, since he had a good game yesterday.
It doesn't matter where you play him, as long as he's on your roster.
Yeah, but again, since he had a good game yesterday, he's probably not going to have a good game today. I could go with Help Miranda, Help Miranda. No, I'm going to stick with that. So, shortstop. Excuse me.
Jesus.
Da, 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 da. I think I'm going to stick with Jacob Wilson, yeah. Left field.
I have two Cubbies today, and only because they were good yesterday, and it's probably a bad idea. But I'm confident in Shota's first start back.
Why?
Because he's an awesome pitcher.
Thank you for yelling at you dingus.
I make you yawn every time?
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, who cares?
Yeah, I'm gonna play Will Smith, Nick Kurtz, Gleyber, Jose Ramirez, Jacob Wilson, Jordan Beck, PCA, Juan Soto, Andy Pajes, Max Muncy, T. Oscar, Hunter Brown, Griffith Canning, Hayden Birdsong, and Kirby Yates.
And I am playing.
Okay.
Will Smith, Spencer Torkelson, Gleyber Torres, Max Muncy, Jacob Wilson, Ian Happ, Andy Pajes, Kyle Tucker, Mason Wynn, Drake Baldwin, Trey Turner. Pitchers are Imanaga and Brown and Birdsong, and my reliever is Peter Fairbanks.
You suck.
Why?
I don't know. It just felt like saying it. Yes, I am. Down. Nothing there. Oh, I pulled a card yesterday out of a standard pack.
Which card did you pull? You pulled the Babe Ruth?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Very cool.
Out of the
I
standard
love
pack.
that. I love that card art. Oh, so they've got one. They've got one of those for Ruth. They've got one of those for Jackie, and they've got one of those for Griffey. Who else gets one?
Sandy?
You think the perfect Sandy's going to get one like that?
No, not the perfect one. This is maybe one of his worst seasons ever for Babe Ruth.
And he's still a 100 overall. That's crazy.
Yeah, of course he's a 100 overall, but this is still one of his worst seasons here.
I just wonder what other. I'm surprised Lou Gehrig got his face on his card. Obviously,
Yeah, this is only an 8-WAR season. One of his worst.
You were being sarcastic.
Yeah, no, it is. That is one of his worst seasons, an 8-WAR season.
How's the Judge? Is Judge still hitting for you?
There you go. .280.
He's doing better. He's doing better this year than he did too. That 21 home run season seems really low for him, though.
He's not playing full time. He's now, but no. And yeah, he's not. This is the normalization. What's given to you?
Did Tatello Vargas finally hit a home run, or does he have yet to?
Let's see, where is he? Vargas. Look at that. This year he has 2.
Wow, more than his entire career.
No, this is just the last 3 years. Career-wise, he has 11.
Not bad. I'm sure he's. How many Gold Gloves does he have?
None.
Oh, he hasn't won Gold Glove once?
No.
I thought his center field stats were good.
Actually, it's minus. Very minus,
wow.
But yeah.
I have 107 packs for today. I'm excited. We'll see how it
goes. His zone rating is it's just a 95. So we have a lot better range guys.
Today is Thursday, right? Why is it Max streaming?
But that's enough for me. It's zone rating is OTP zone rating is still bugged.
You know who my favorite card is in the game right now that I have?
Say it.
The Todd Helton.
The what?
The Todd Helton.
Todd Helton.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's amazing.
It's not great at everything and anything.
Everything is over 110. What do you mean?
Yeah, he's not great at anything, but good at everything, but not great at anything.
Which is fine. He's hitting 322 for me right now in the number 4th spot. He has had all but 1 year he's hit over 300. And that was when I was in low diamond. For some reason, I didn't start him full time. Why I didn't do that, I have no idea.
Can he bunt? Yeah, exactly.
No, he can't bunt.
Yeah, this is my favorite card here.
Do you have the Sheffield?
No.
You have enough stars to get him, don't you?
No, I don't have 500. I have 210.
That's the variant. That's not.
That's not the variant.
Shut up, me. Shut up, me. Here's a D Block. You're a genius, right? The DH penalty does what?
Decrease your BABIP and increase your Void K.
So it's better for somebody that has lower BABIP, right?
Yeah. But
So
depends on
go ahead.
how your BABIP is. If your BABIP is 150, you're still probably going to hit pretty good, but you're not going to hit as good as you're hitting if you're also playing defense.
So can you do me a favor? Can you?
Not sure.
You saw what the Todd Helton looked like, right? You saw what that profile was.
Yeah.
Can you look at the Albert Pujols card and tell me which one should be DH and which should be playing first base?
Right off the top of my head, I would say it would be the Todd Helton, but I don't have him here.
Todd Helton should be playing DH. Is
Yes,
what you're saying?
that's what I would say. Pujols. Pujols is too splitty for that, I think.
I love how I have both of these cards. By the way, I love both of them.
Yeah, he's too splitty. I would play.
So
Helton definitely was the lefties. I would play Pujols against the righties.
You platoon them at DH?
No, usually you don't do that, but yeah.
Or first base?
Yeah.
Because he's only hitting 253 for me right now. He's not great. I'm just trying to figure it out, you know.
And he can't bunt either.
Who needs to bunt? Is bunting important this year?
No, you're just pulling your leg. I can tell you. I can show you how he does for me.
The Pujols, you have him too?
On the Dick Shots dugout.
John, are you back in chat? I played Max Muncy at third. D-Block played
J-Ram.
J-Ram at third. You got to remember that Detroit has that 34-year-old who has never been in the majors. Hasn't pitched a game in the last 3 years. So your best bet is probably playing athletics against him. But the Dodgers are playing the Rockies, so
again he has been very good in AAA with a 2.5 ERA.
Shortstop, I've got Jacob Wilson. I'm sure D-Block has Jacob Wilson.
Yeah.
And center field, I've got Pajes. I don't know who D-Block has.
Yeah. No, I have PCA there, and Pajes is my DH.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm giving PCA some time off. He's had a rough couple of games.
Yeah, I'm not giving up on him. So Pujols there. Yeah.
You play him at third.
Yeah.
And he's not great. It's not a great card. He's probably the first card I'm going to replace on my.
Actually, I'm platooning him with Bobby.
And I bet Bobby's hitting amazing for you. Yeah, 310. Mm-hmm. As he should.
Well, the last 2 years he didn't do that well.
Well.
And he should have more. He should have more extra base hits with that gap power.
Yeah, but the 27 is really nice.
Yeah, but he should be more he should more have like 40 with that gap power.
Well, you're not playing him full time, D-Block.
Yeah, that's true. Still,
you're playing him against the weaker side.
Yeah. It's lefties, so yeah.
I know. Okay.
I get that maneuver. I do get it. And this Vargas is. Look at that. This Vargas is only hitting 243. How can that be with that BABIP and that avoid K?
I don't know, man. I can't tell you.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
My center fielder is Eric Davis. I switched him. I switched McCutcheon out. McCutcheon was doing bad, so I put Eric Davis there. And Eric Davis is just weird.
Last year he had a 4.8 WAR from me.
Do you play him as a starter or a backup?
Starter.
Oh, and the Bill Dickey card is not good.
No, it's not. He was actually he got a Gold Glove last year at center field.
Oh, really? Nice.
How's Rod Carew doing this year? Yeah, again, how can that BABIP only be 272? I don't get it.
Maybe the I don't know.
No, that's OBP, not BABIP, not the average.
My Rod Carew is only hitting 237.
Yeah, it's this
but he's
game.
got hits in his. I don't even know if I have anybody in my reserve I could bring in instead. I doubt it. Everybody in here is something I've already used before. They're not good. They're not good cards.
Oh shit, not good.
I don't know why I really care. I'm just playing the game to play.
I lost again early. Dang it. I had a good feeling for that Wednesday double PD. Of course, it's because of the hat. Well, I have another hat.
No, don't change it. No.
I lost in the second round. Okay. Of course, I lost in 17 innings.
Ouch.
Who was bad? Juan Guzman was bad. Well, predictably. To counter that, who was good here? Look at the Carlton Fisk. Brooks Robinson. Doing really good. Bobby Bonds, Joe Morgan did well. Hilton Smith doing really well at the bat.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, okay. So, again, revealed one round before this starts. Oh, by the way, have you do you know how we are?
What?
Let's have a look. League standings. Here's Walla Walla. Here's Dollar. Here's Snugglebutt. He hasn't been on stream for a while. There you go. You have 2 wins more than me. Minerva,
What?
you're number 1 wildcard team, right? Don't think I didn't hear that. You burping?
Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting saved by this card.
Oh, you have that one, huh?
Yeah, because of
I don't really...
the weekly draft win, I got enough points to get this card.
I'm just not entirely sure what card I need to upgrade. What kind of cards I need to upgrade my roster. I have my entire starting 9 are all perfects, but I think they're all launch perfects.
Well, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, let's see. I have no, except for Molina. Molina's the starting catcher with Bill Dickey as the backup. Then it goes Helton, Carew, shortstop is Honus, third base Brooks Robinson, left field is Lonnie Smith, center field is Eric Davis, so he's not a perfect, and right field is Dylan Cruz.
I'm thinking about getting this guy.
Why?
Because he has good blocking, good framing, good power, decent BABIP. It's not splitty. You can play both sides.
Can he play both sides?
Yeah.
The avoid K is too low.
Huh?
The avoid K is too low.
Huh? It is. So what? Better than the crappy catchers I have right now with Dalton and Molina. Dalton is basically the same. It's just has lower BABIP.
You don't like Molina?
No.
I love my Molina.
Against the lefties, yeah, but not against the righties.
I start him full time and he hits over 300 for me.
Well, Dalton is my best hitter.
Really? I could never
best
get Dalton
OBP.
To work for me.
Has the most
my
home
Yachty
runs
right now. Go ahead.
He has the most home runs for me.
I've had Yachty since the game launched. So I've had him in every season since I got him, which was when we started. And he has been a career 272 hitter. It's not bad.
Yeah, look at him. His average is very good. It's the best average on my team. But his OBP is lower than Dalton's.
The problem is I can never find a platoon for him. I have my career OBP for Yachty is 313.
So, and Yachty doesn't hit home runs.
Oh, mine does not. You're correct.
Yeah, and I think you can. I played Dalton versus the rights. And
would you play Dalton over Dickey?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me have a look at Dickey.
You really don't like that. I don't think you liked that Bill Dickey card.
I didn't. I know that I didn't.
I also have Gary Carter. There's Ted Simmons.
No, I don't like it. I mean, the avoid K is higher, but everything else is the BABIP is the same as the Dalton, and the home runs are the power is the I is the same, the BABIP is the same. Home run is way lower. It's 20 points lower. The avoid K, so he's a more expensive Darren Dalton. His arm is better. He will throw out one more per tournament, one more runner. Okay. So, before I would spend that money for even those low 47,000 for him, I would play the Dalton. Spend 4,000 or 5,000 for him.
You know who I might play instead? Yachty's brother.
See, even the I is even higher than the than the Dickey. So he should have a better OBP. More home runs, more OBP.
Look at Benji for me.
Benji.
His brother.
I know who he has more than one brother.
A brother. You spelled it wrong. Silver.
So?
He wouldn't be better to play?
At what?
You left?
Why? Then Dalton?
Just asking.
Then Dalton?
Yeah.
No. I mean, grant you, this is not the worst idea. He's pretty good against the lefties, but Dalton is better.
Molina's also better against lefties, so.
But his brother is better against the lefties, so why would you play him?
Just a suggestion, D-Block.
Yeah. I get you. Getcha.
Do you, though? Do you actually get me?
No, of course not. So let me just sign up before there are more than 3 there. Open those packs here. Let's go. 13 packs. Come on, give me a perfect. Or give me a good bottleneck diamond.
Why are you opening up your packs now? You should wait until after TWIP.
I have not pulled a single new card when doing that. Freaking Grotterol. I don't even have them. I can't even sell them. Why not? Does it matter? No. Am I min-maxing here? No. I'm not doing the drafts, but until tomorrow, but
Full house or 4 of a kind?
full house. So we got that done. And then my pack collecting thingy thing. Pack collecting thingy thing. Oh, we're back to 15,000 already again. So we're almost at 850 packs here.
Damn, D-Block.
Just need 650. And then we'll wait for the right moment to open them. Hopefully I'll get some more perfect or rainbow packs here until then. Okay, let's go. Oh shit. Not good. Do, 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 do. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, last chance to vote for your All-Star, dude. Yeah, exactly. DeGrom almost had a no-hit today. Yesterday.
Yeah, imagine if they had played him.
Yeah.
In PC Live.
Mizorowski did very, very well. Skeens had one. He looked really good, except that second inning. Hey, Maestro, how you doing?
Hey, you're actually here early this time to talk about baseball.
We're late.
We've been talking about a bunch of random stuff today.
Yeah, like Metwurst. Let's wait when he walked into Wizards Club.
And Maestro goes, what?
The ninth inning ejection. Mister, he strikes out a lot, yeah. Oh boy, it's freed. Look at that. Oops, not good. He's completely fallen back. Normally that throw goes into the sky.
Nice job, right?
Yeah, awesome job there. That's some core strength. 11 p.m. over here, actually. Wow.
What part of the world do you live in, Maestro? Oh, cool. It's always cool learning about international.
We are 11 is 4. That must be India. It's kind of like, isn't it? Not India as well. So India, Pakistan, somewhere in that region. But the region is correct, yeah. Singapore. Okay. So it's not correct. It's not correct.
No, it's not correct. Got it.
Let's check it out. Singapore.
Poor.
So here's Malaysia. Here's Thailand. And here is India. So that's where I thought it was. So I thought it was what was here, like this area here. But no, it's here. Malaysia, Singapore. And of course here's where the tsunami hit back then. Phuket hit the worst here. This is one of the big close. 45 miles to the east. Yeah, Thailand. Here's Ho Chi Minh, Renova. Ho Chi Minh City.
Why you? Oh, okay. The team that's I beat in the playoffs. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, Bremen is like 80 miles northwest of Hanover. Yeah. Here's Angkor Wat. That is so impressive, Angkor Wat. This temple is, yeah, it's just unbelievable. St. Pauli. Yeah, I was actually from a little further up north. That's where I was born and all that. So it was either Hanover or Hamburg SV when I was a kid, and then it was became kind of like a new thing to St. Pauli, like in the mid '80s. I was happy for him. I was very happy for him because it was clear that he was not going to stay with St. Pauli for long. I think, he could be the new somebody like Mourinho pretty soon. I think he did a great job there in Brighton. Still following him there, so yeah, he's awesome. He's an awesome coach. Minerva,
Yes, sir.
didn't I say that I think the White Sox have a chance to beat the D-backs in the series?
I don't remember.
Of course you don't remember. Of course you don't.
Do I remember anything, D-Block?
No, yeah, especially if it's against you. GeoGuessr, yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Baffle doesn't want me to play anymore.
Did you cheat?
I don't cheat.
He means that you've been to too many places.
Yeah, I haven't been to Asia at all. Not even Turkey.
So here's a question for you, D-Block.
Yeah.
Pirates, White Sox, Rockies. Who has the worst record at the end of the year?
Pirates, White Sox, Rockies. The Rockies.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, a small part of it is, yes. Anything left of the Bosporus is Europe. Anything right of the Bosporus is Asia. It's Asia Minor.
Asia Major.
Constantinople. If you have a date in Constantinople, she will be waiting in Istanbul. As the great song from There Might Be Giants said. D-backs, White Sox. White Sox win the series 2-1. Johannesburg. Not Cape Town, it's Johannesburg.
I didn't know there was a capital of a continent.
Yeah, some people might say it's Cape Town because it's the most well-known city in South Africa, but it is Johannesburg. Naylor had his 10th home run. So he was doing everything he could, but yeah.
He's good, isn't he?
Paven has a hit, so he has been doing better again. Look at that, 250, which is a far cry from what he did early. I know, but yeah, he has been doing quite bad. Of course, it's not Johannesburg. You're correct. It's Pretoria. You're correct. Dang it! Pretoria? Dang it! Now I want to know. It's Pretoria. Oh, actually, it's Cape Town, Pretoria, and Bloemfontein.
He just wrote that. You don't pay attention to your chat.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the World Cup has been there. It's 15 years ago that the World Cup was there, so yeah. Okay, one more.
Sorry, folks. I have no idea what we're talking about right now.
It's not Sydney. I don't think it's Melbourne. I think it's Adelaide. It's wrong. What is it? What is it?
Sydney. It's Sydney.
It's not Sydney. Canberra. Yeah, you're right. Dang it.
Meet you two, sure.
Yeah, Gallon. 5 in the third. 5 innings. 5 earned runs. Look, again, 2 home runs against Benintendi and Lennon. And Lennon, who had 2.
Yeah, you're
Sean
just a
Burke.
happy boy, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. Sean Burke gave up 2 runs, but none earned. 7 Ks on 5 innings pitched, and that home run to Josh Naylor. So, White Sox win the series against the D-backs.
We're gonna win so much, you may even get tired of winning, and you'll say, "Please, please, it's too much.
It's too much winning.
We can't take it anymore, Mr. President. It's too much." And I'll say, "No, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're gonna win more. We're gonna win so much. I love you.
I love you all. Teal.
Teal.
This guy. Mydroth without a hit, but with an RBI, so quality out there. Caught stealing, Lennon, his first time. Vargas had his 4th steal there. So, White Sox.
Is D-Block a White Sox fan now?
No, but I told you so.
You just like proving me right, don't you, D-Block?
No, proving you wrong. Proving me right. How? Why am I hating on Soto? Minerva is the guy who hates on Soto, who always said, "Yeah, that for that contract." And you have to admit,
I don't know if D-Block hates Soto.
You have to admit that he has not been living up to that contract. You have to admit that.
Hey, D-Block.
He starts to get better, yeah.
Standard pack.
What?
Buffoon or standard? Buffoon or standard?
It depends on if you need jokers or not.
I only have one joker.
Buffoon. Well, okay. The last 2 weeks he has, I think. If he's playing like he has in the last 2 to 3 weeks, I think that's pretty close to what the contract is worth, yeah? If you could continue to play like that? That contract is only going to be worth it if he brings multiple titles to the Mets. Very simple. Hey, Schweigert. No, he doesn't need to get walked. He walks himself a lot himself. Even though you don't think of him like that, Soto is basically a 3-2 outcome player. Depends. Let me put it this way: if runner is in scoring position, no, he doesn't strike out he doesn't strike out a lot. Better not say anything about that, huh? Like with Luis Arias. 6 strikeouts.
Yeah.
No, but let me put it this way, Maestro. Yes, that's not bad that he walks, but there are situations. If you pay him that much, somebody is in scoring position. You want that guy that you pay that much money to drive him in, not to walk, and put the responsibility on the next guy. If he's the guy who gets the money, that's the guy who has to drive that guy from scoring position in and not walk. He is. Yeah, still he's hitting third. No. If he's hitting third or fourth or fifth, that's the heart of the lineup. If you're hitting there, you better, if somebody's in scoring position, you better hit him in. You better not give up the responsibility to somebody else. You can walk, yeah, if the pitcher is forcing you to do that because he's not giving you any cookies. But if you better prioritize hitting over walking in that situation with that contract. So we already talked a little bit about this. Pirates against Brewers. It was Skeens against Mizorowski, and that's the first time I've seen Mizorowski live, not only on highlights or anything, but really live. And it was impressive. It was. We talked about it. Who's better, Skeens or him? Minerva asked that, and basically I said, I can't tell you that. I would probably think right now Skeens, because he's shown that for a longer period, for basically 1.5 seasons now, and Mizorowski has shown it for a few games so far. So give me more games, and then I'll judge on that. I think I'm ready to judge on that. After seeing him live yesterday, I have never, ever since Randy Johnson seen a slider like that. A slider that can go 92, 96 with that movement. The only person I've ever seen have a slider like that was Randy Johnson. That is an unhittable pitch. No chance. And yesterday he was so sharp with his control. They were all right around the strike zone. There was just nothing was really above over the plate, and when it was, he had so much heat on that they popped it up or just fouled it off barely, and yeah. So, and the rest was, especially that slider, that was just outside every time, and you had to swing on that because it was just with 2 strikes you have to swing on that. There's no way you can hope that the umpire is going to give that to you, and that was an unhittable pitch yesterday. I don't do that often, but I was in awe of Mizorowski. I'm not. Man, I'm in love.
He was drafted when?
The year before Skeens. 22.
What overall pick?
Second round. 63.
So everybody passed him up?
Yeah, most of them twice. Or 3 times when they had the compensation pick.
That's insane.
No, that's not insane. That's not insane. That happens.
Well, people are kicking themselves now, aren't they?
He's from junior college, so the problem is that you don't. Yeah, the problem is that he never pitched at a high environment. He pitched in junior college, which is okay, but it's better than high school. But it's not if you pitched in the ACC or in the Pac-12 or something like that, where you have week in week out draft competition that is basically draft level competition that you will pitch against future MLBers. So he's a lengthy kid. He's a stickman. He's 6'7", not even 200 pounds. So that is maybe a little bit for. I don't know if he can have take that load of an MLB starter when he was drafted. So I get that. I think he would have been. I'm surprised that he lasted till 63. I probably would have thought that he would be. The 22 draft. I have to look up my stuff from the 22 draft there. I don't think I had him in the first round either.
Well, he's proving everybody wrong.
Yes, he does. Completely. Wrong is a tough word there. It's I don't know if you could have seen that. But yeah, there were some risks with that. Kind of like, take it like this one. When you had that pick in the EMLB, it was Cowgill or Skeens for you, and you took the safe. And I told you to. My advice was to take the safer pick, which was Skeens, because we didn't know John that well at that time, and we didn't since your experience with Kekelec that you had before. That both are pretty good picks. You can't go wrong with either, really. But Skeens would be the safer pick. John had the higher ceiling. Skeens would be the safer pick. It turned out that it was the wrong because of that you lost Tommy Springer too to get John, but and it was still worth it. But you could have had John and Springer. But I still think at the second the draft happened, you did the correct choice. You like Anju says, yeah, you picked the wrong guy. I say you did at Anju. Anju.
Never heard anybody say it like that.
Well, I say it French as it is.
Is it French? It's French for what?
The short form for André. André. Whatever. He would say, he said that, yeah, you picked the wrong guy. No, you didn't. You picked the correct guy at that point in time. So, not picking Mizorowski in the first round was probably the correct call. Not picking him in the second round, though, that's maybe the mistake there. But not picking him in the first round is probably the correct call, or was the correct call for all teams. That's how you have to evaluate drafts there, because everybody is smarter in hindsight. Yeah, and Roman Anthony is the highest prospect in the MLB. Mizorowski wasn't even as high as Anthony in the prospect rankings. But he looks, of course, like the next coming of Randy Johnson. And Roman Anthony looks like the next coming of MJ Melendez. right now. Don't worry, Roman Anthony will be fine. But yeah, I'm in love with Mizorowski. I'm sorry to say it. Yeah, 19
You know what?
strikeouts so far in 16 innings and only 7 walks. So half a walk per inning. That's exactly what you want. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
You're good. I would love if I could beat this freaking game.
Skeens had a outing. It was really that red inning. Man, did he have a red head when he came out of that inning. He was pissed. I love to see it. And that's another thing with Mizorowski. I hate when those commentators will come and say, well, yeah, he's always the same. He doesn't show emotion. I hate that. Mizorowski he's an emotional guy, and you see that, and I love that. I like that a lot more, and I like that with Skeens. He was so pissed about himself, and after that second inning, but himself being emotional did not affect him becoming sloppy. He actually buckled down and got better. Hold on, I just realized, how did you become a baseball fan? Because I watched the yeah. Why not? I play football, American football, here in Germany. Yeah, I used to. There was when the private TVs started to emerge. We had no, I never played football, soccer, football. I come from a village where only the guys who were not good enough for handball played football. Yeah, you won't have that today in today's world, because yeah, that's kind of like the same thing with American football destroyed the NCAA sports by taking basically sucking in all the money for football and not leaving nothing else for any other sports. It's like handball, but you're with your feet. You mean soccer? And yeah, that's kind of like in today's world here. Football has sucked up all the money from all the other sports. Yeah, yeah, it's stereotype, of course. And of course, I do love to watch. I do love to watch football. I watch every St. Pauli game. I'm even a club member. No, it's football. It's football, not soccer. We're not Australian. Soccer is Australian. They're Socceroos. Yeah, Dapo's still with St. Pauli. Actually, we got a new English dude. What was his name? Jesus. What was his name? Forgot. I forgot.
That's what I heard.
Well, he was okay. Elias Saad is gone. Dang it. Yeah, he wasn't satisfied with his playing time. Yeah. Too bad for him. These are the new away jerseys. I love them. I think, yeah, I really like him. This is the new guy here from England. Of course, this is Erwin. And this is Eric Schmidt. Yeah, I like those. They're clean jerseys. And these are the new ones, the home jerseys here. Where is he? Lage, yeah. Where is he? Did I miss him? Is he here already? I doubt he's here. Gilovagi is still here? No, he's not. Here's Doppel. Who was it? Gosh dang it. Ricky J. Jones. 22-year-old from Peterborough. He was a pretty highly touted prospect. His problem there is that he has problems scoring. Exactly what we don't need. Yeah, but he's switching to he's coming to St. Pauli. Peterborough United. You still with us, Benova?
Yep.
Good. So Turang had 2 hits here. Yelich had 1. Frelick had 1. Yelich and Frelick. I don't like Real Madrid. And I don't like Manchester City. And I don't like Juventus. Not too keen on Paris Saint-Germain. Nah, not too keen on them too. But at least they have some real history there. Yeah. Yeah, the pattern is some oligarchs coming in and spending their criminal money on football. Yeah, not so much oil, but I mean these are all criminals. Yeah. Chelsea, though, at least they have a history as a real club. So has Juventus, but yeah. Yeah. Jesus. What a criminal. Yeah, him and his buddy Putin. Yeah. Yeah, never liked them. Angels win again. They're 500. 40-40.
Yeah, crazy. And the Red Sox are 2 games under 500.
Yeah. Arsenal Maestro is I like the Wenger years in with Arsenal. They played some amazing modern football at that time with Arsene Wenger as a coach there, and Thierry Henry and all that. So I liked them at that time. Dennis Bergkamp. I don't care about them right now. I think they're kind of like I always thought that they felt like a rich guys club, but yeah, no, I don't hate them. I think I would take Norwich City or Millwall over them, but yeah. Yeah, Kikuchi did very well again. Red Sox having the good first inning. Yeah, I know. Americans buying English soccer teams left and right. Yeah, Manchester United. That's the Mercer family who has like who is the owner of come on Tampa Bay Buccaneers and all that. Yeah, we got Adele with his 17th home run. I didn't. That's a pretty quiet 17 home runs, isn't it, Minerva? Joe Adele. Nobody talks really about him.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
What?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Nobody really talks about him. That's 17 home runs to 230, which is for him pretty high. Has a 300 OBP. That's really maybe his best season ever here. Almost an 800 OPS and 320 over the last 7 games with 3 home runs. So maybe he's a new TJ Friedel.
What does that mean?
TJ Friedel was like for 2 weeks the hot guy to play at center field. For PT Live.
Oh, really?
You didn't notice?
That was like what, April?
No, that was like 2 weeks ago.
I don't remember that far back.
You're
that far back?
You are. I don't know. You are just. You're just amazing.
I am not.
Yes, you are. Kikuchi giving up only 3 hits. Well, in the first inning. 12 Ks. And those 2 runs, and both of those runs were unearned because of Kingery. Who in the fuck is Kingery? The shortstop.
So it's a position player.
Kingery. Scott Kingery playing for Netto. 31-year-old Scott Kingery. He was a 2nd-round pick for the Phillies in 15. Yeah, Boston, Romy Gonzalez got a hit, and Carlos Narvaez got a hit, and Trevor Story got a hit with 2 RBIs. So he drove them both in, and that was it. All of that in the first inning. After that, Kikuchi was perfect. Sabajan came in and got the 2-inning save. Yeah, I don't remember that there was any hype about Scott Kingery, but again, that's 10 years ago, and yeah, I never paid much attention to the Phillies. Trout got another hit finally. His streak of hitless is over. Travis d'Arnaud had 3 hits. Jeez. And Renifo is one of those guys that I want gone from the Angels to upgrade that position there with Renifo. He had 2. Well, Kingery did have that error, but he also had a hit. So
good for him.
Good for him. At least made that up. San Diego and Washington 1-0. Who would have thunk that? 9 hits altogether for both teams. 3 for the Washington, 6 for the Padres. 3 of those were from Arias and 2 from Elias Diaz. A lot of zeros, as you see. A lot of zeros. So Mackenzie Gore, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 6 Ks, and Nick Pivetta, 7 innings, 3 hits, 10 Ks, nothing. So Kikuchi Pivetta would have been the call today, I think. Padres win it. Padres win the series. They're 44 in 36, cementing themselves as second, tied with the cementing themselves. Yeah, at least they keep that second place together with the Giants. We got DeGrom, who almost had the no-hitter. Into the 7th inning, into the 8th inning with the no-hitter, and then first hitter in the 8th inning, he gave up that hit. 7 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 walks, and a K. Yeah, DeGrom continuing his absolute dominant season so far. Yeah, and if you don't talk about DeGrom as one of the AL Cy Young candidates, you are making a big mistake, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because he has, if he stays healthy, he has shown that he can keep this up for another half season. Move over, Scooball. Here comes DeGrom.
Move over, Scooball.
Yeah, that hit was the only hit given up against the Orioles. Is it Justin Webb? Jacob Webb? There's so many J Webbs. Just Jacob Webb. And when they got a clean inning each with a strike. The hit for Baltimore was Colton Cowser. They got 9 strikes. Everybody but Trump got a strike. Jackson Holiday got 2 strikes. Marcus Semien, the 2nd day in a row where he had multi-hit game.
Wow, he must be getting hot all of a sudden, huh?
Hot. Yes, hot. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 3 for 4 with an RBI. Josh Young got 2, and Corey Haim, not Corey Haim, Jonah Haim. Who was Corey Haim? Corey Haim was the actor, right?
You got me on that one, D-Block. I do not know who that is.
Corey Haim?
For all I know, you could be making it up.
That is he is some kind of race driver who drives trucks. And this is the actor, yeah.
I like trucks.
He played in The Lost Boys. One of the generation movies of my generation, The Lost Boys.
Yeah. I've actually seen
You've actually seen them?
It was Bella's favorite movie for a long time.
Favorite? I wouldn't put it as my favorite movie, but yeah.
Apparently, it was her favorite.
Yeah, that's how we all looked like back then.
I did not look like that back then.
No, because you weren't born back then.
Well, you said we all looked like that back
Yeah,
then.
we all that were actually alive at that time.
You didn't specify.
No,
Be
that's
specific.
true. The A's shut out the Tigers. Tigers only 4 hits. Torres. I can't pronounce that name. Jahami Jones?
Jamai.
Jamai? Is it Jamai?
Jamai.
Okay. Riley Green had one, and Willie Perez. Willie has been doing really well. There's Wenzel. Willie Perez is on the Minnesota. I'm sorry. Wenzel Perez. Okay.
That's Willie Castro.
Yeah, exactly. I'm completely mixing them up.
As you tend to do a lot, D-Block.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Wenzel Perez. Fuck. Another one. Another one. And they still have Max Clark in the minors. Dang it.
Another one.
Yeah. They still have Max Clark in the minors, who is I really like at center field. Dang it! They're only going to get better. I hate the fucking Tigers. Colonel Kurtz had 3 hits and a home run, 3 RBIs.
Hits and a home run.
Soderstrom had a hit. Muncy had a hit. Urias had a hit. Jacob Lopez.
What the fuck?
7 innings pitched, no earned runs, 6 Ks. Pretty good. Flaherty got his quality start. 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 7 Ks. A home run to Colonel Kurtz.
How many home runs is that for Kurtz now?
11.
Not bad.
Yeah. He's been in the league now 6 weeks or so, right?
I don't know.
About that. So that would make it like somewhere between 18 and 20, I think, if you would have played the whole year. Which would be really good. So he's really creeping towards Jacob Wilson there, having 2 Rookie of the Year candidates there, the A's, huh? Jacob Wilson, of course.
I don't think Kurtz is going to get Rookie of the Year.
I think he is.
No.
I think he has a good shot if he keeps that power up and continues to hit like 250. People love that home run. They hate single hitters. I think Wilson has to stay over to 350 to have a chance against Kurtz. If he's hitting under 350, Kurtz is going to win the Rookie of the Year. I would say so.
We'll see.
We'll see. Blue Jays, we don't have time. Blue Jays and Guardians in 10.
Yeah, we have 15 minutes, D-Block.
Yeah, let's go. J-Ram had 2. Springer had 2. Home runs by Lane Thomas, his 3rd. And Vladdy had his 11th. So Vladimir Guerrero has the same amount of home runs than Colonel Kurtz. Max Scherzer, 5 innings pitched, is 3 earned runs.
That's not a good season for Vladdy.
No, it's not. Still, he has the most votes at first base. Stupid fans.
Because it's the name.
Yeah.
Vlad Guerrero.
Stupid fans. Gavin
It's
Williams.
really popular.
Gavin Williams, 5 innings pitched, 5 and a third, with 3 earned runs, 2 Ks, and that home run.
Stupid fans, according
Yeah.
to you.
We got Atlanta. Hey, the Mets can win against Atlanta. Soto, 2 hits, 2 RBIs of 4, 1 K, and 2 home runs. His 19th now. Yeah, he is... OPS is now creeping to 900. OBP is almost 400. He is starting... Maestro, he is starting to be worth his contract, yeah. If he's having more weeks like this one here, with 5 home runs in the week and hitting 348, slugging 1,000. Yeah, we're talking now. When he had like the 220 average, yeah, but if his number is not really the average here, it's the OBP of 400. That's what you want, above 400. And of course you would like the average to be higher, like his career average here, but yeah. Thing really is 5 home runs in a week. Man, that's pretty good. Soto's getting hot, hot, hot. Alonso, though, is the typical Alonso again. Plus, no, not plus, minus the power. Yeah, he's never going to hit the 50 home runs again here, but I still like that he's improved both his average and his OBP and his on base percentage. So yeah, OPS of 900. There's nothing to sneeze at.
Hachu.
Yeah, Ronnie Mauricio had 3. You wish he would have done that.
He's coming into his own, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not hitting great. 224. I was going to say he could get re-rated once he has 1,000 at bats.
Well, yeah, he only has 160 at bats here, so it will take a while.
Yeah, he'll be too old in game for me
to re-rate him. Yeah. Only 6 hits for the Braves. Acuna, of course, had 1. Had 2 RBIs, 2 walks. Man, Acuna. What a season since he's been coming back.
Announced for the home run derby.
He has?
Yes, he did.
I didn't read it. Who else was announced?
Nobody else so far.
Nobody else yet? Okay. We got the Yankees getting 7 on the Reds here. It's Singer. I told you Singer sucks against the Yankees. He always has.
I wasn't surprised. It's Max Fried, dude. It's the Yankees. They're going to win.
Yeah, of course. But Singer has always sucked against the Yankees. This one was actually one of his better games here. 5 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, but 9 Ks. So, gave up that 1 home run to fucking Chisholm. Yeah,
somebody tally up how many times D-Block's right in the stream, and we'll see who's right at the end.
What?
Somebody needs to tally up how many times we say D-Block is right in stream.
How to butter me up or what?
No, not to fucking butter you up. What are you, parquet?
D-Block is wrong. Yeah, right, Maestro. Time him out.
Never.
Fried, 7 innings with 0 earned run. He got an earned run, but of course, fucking Chisholm did the error. God, I hate Chisholm.
That wasn't earned. That was unearned.
Yeah. Grisham and Dominguez both had 4 hits here. Stanton, another hit here in an RBI. God, I hate Chisholm.
You really do.
Tampa Bay 3-0 over the Royals. Waka had a quality start. 6 innings pitched, 9 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 9 Ks. Good outing there, but the Vampire, he shut us out for 5 innings. 2 hits only. Royals got 3 hits with a complete game. 11 hits for the Rays. With Michael and Pasquantino got the hits. Kags is now 186. Yikes.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's all
It'll
right.
be all right.
Bretton Lowe had 2 hits. Help Me Run had 1. Of course, Caminero didn't get a hit on the road. Morel had 1.
He doesn't
And
hit on the road. He really does suck on the road.
yeah, he does suck on the road. Yeah, he got 1 yesterday, but yeah.
Insane.
So, Twins win 2-0 against the Mariners. Joe Ryan, 6 innings, 3 hits, no earned runs, 8 Ks. Great outing by Joe Ryan. And Kirby had finally a good game here. 6 innings, 3 hits, only 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 Ks. So Kirby doing well. He doing well. Clemens got the home run for the Twins. Willie Castro, they're hitting cleanup now. Look at that. Alex Correa got the other hit. Clemens, the home run. And Buxton. Mariners, J-Rod, and Rosarena got a hit. And Young. No rally. 3 Ks for him. The Cubbies, 8-0 against the stinking Cardinals.
Yeah!
Boyd 6 innings,
amazing.
3 hits, 0 earned runs. That's like a theme today, huh? 3 hits, 0 earned runs? That's kind of like a theme today. Eric
Boyd's going to get an all-star nod. Don't you agree?
I hope he deserves one. Definitely deserves one.
Look at Michael Fulmer. ERA drops by a whole 2 runs.
Yeah. Unlike Fetty, he does not deserve a home all-star bat. 3 2/3 with 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks, 3 home runs to Happ, to McGuire, and to Tucker. Yeah, and the Chicago doing it again, like as a team. A lot of 2-hit games here.
300.
Happ, Swanson, Bushy, Tucker, all 2 hits. That's what they do. They don't have a big time superstar here. They're just all very, very good. Horner got another hit here. So has PCA.
Win.
What?
It was a much needed win.
Yes, it was against the stupid Cardinals. Here we go. Houston wins 2-0 against the Phillies.
2-0.
Who? Colton Gordon. Who? 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 0 earned runs. Hey, no, the others have all 3 hits and no earned run. Yeah. 4 Ks. Yeah, they all shut Phillies out. Phillies had 10 strikeouts. Hader with a save here. It's 21st save. Wheeler didn't have a bad game. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 8 Ks. But yeah, Strom again with an earned run. Man, he's just not bringing it this year. On the hitting side, Schwarber had 2 hits, and Alec Marsh. What's his first name? The center fielder. Gosh dang it! What's your fucking first? Brandon Marsh. There you go. Got 2 hits on the Houston side. Nobody had multi-hit game, but we got hits from Pena and Paredes, Carantini and Smith, and Jake Myers. Carantini with the home run. That was the decider, really. We got the Dodgers winning 8-1 against the Rockies. You got Muncy with 2 hits. You got Paez with 2 hits. You got Conforto with 2 hits. Conforto creeping up to the Mendoza line. Just a little bit there. Otani with 1. Yeah, Selden that bats Freeman. They all don't do well, and they still win. But yeah, Muncy pulled them out there. Muncy and Paez pulled them out. Yamamoto, yeah. 5 innings, 1 hit. No earned run. 5 Ks. No, 6 Ks and a walk.
Another poopy start from Nylander, of course.
Well, it's not a poopy start. It's a decent start. 5 2/3 with 3.
It was a poopy start.
It's not. If you give him one more out here, he's having a quality start. It's not a poopy start. It's one of his better starts.
It's not a poopy start.
Who wanted the poo-poo platter?
Steve Luck knows how to make me laugh.
Yeah, Koopman got another hit. Beck got a hit. Hilliard got a hit. I'm playing Beck today, and Freeman had 2 hits here. I'm playing Beck today.
Why?
Because I need a left fielder. And the Marlins in 10 over the Giants win 8-5.
Wow.
Like I said, Cabrera, he's doing really good here. He's the guy you should, not Alcantara, Cabrera. He's the guy every team should go after. 5 in the third with 3 hits against, 3 walks, 2 earned runs, 6 Ks, and the home runs for Mike Yastrzemski.
What did you say? Bad.
Yeah, a little bad. Yeah, Jacob Webb. Not Jacob Webb. Oh, gosh, dang it.
What's with your obsession in Jacob Webb?
I have no idea. It's Logan. There he is. Logan.
You have problems with J Webb, anybody named Webb,
Yeah.
anybody named Jacob.
I know. All those first names. The Webb dude. 6 innings. 6 hits. 2 earned runs. 6 Ks. Good game. Randy Rodriguez had another 2 strikeout game here in 1 inning. He is just mowing people away left and right, man. Randy Rodriguez. 51 strikeouts in 35 innings. As he always does. He only hits when you win. When you already win. He doesn't help you win. He only hits when others won the game already.
I guess that's a true statement. He got there in the end.
They're losing, so he didn't get anything. Look at that. The last 7 games. Oh. Yeah, he's been hitting leadoff for a while. Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're taken out of your comfort zone there in Fenway Park.
He wanted out of Boston. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
He probably did not want to go into one of the worst hitter parks that there's out there. He's cute though.
Yeah.
I think he looks like a Munchie.
The fuck, Maestro? He kind of cute though. What the fuck?
I think he looks like a Munchie.
You're a Munchie.
Do you know what a Munchie looks like?
No. Kind of cute though. Ugh, this rocking chair draft sucks.
Here, that's a Munchie.
The fuck is that?
That's a Munchie.
I get it, but why is it that?
He looks like Devers.
Does he? Kill it with fire.
That shit does not look like Devers. Sure it does. Look at that. That looks like him.
Look at that. Oh, look, I'm going to get MJ Melendez in the draft. Not.
The Munchie.
D-Block, you know way too much.
Oh, 50 years old. I've experienced a lot.
Yeah, I got it.
What can I say?
Way too much for my.
Well, that can only help you, my friend. My friend. It can only help
Ben
you.
Taylor pitch? Yes, he can.
You can benefit of that, you know. You don't, you know. Benefit by
I'm pushing us live right now. Just
learn.
doesn't make me any happier.
What?
No, but
shut up.
What?
Yeah, that was franchise hockey streaming or whatever.
Franchise hockey.
Yeah, it's on the while the OTP development is offline. I'm having on the one monitor. I have the OTP development site. So when
we're rating into EVC, aren't we?
No, I'm not rating into EVC.
So why are you asking to hurry up? We have an hour.
No, we're not.
I'm dumb. Damn, I missed all of EVC's stream.
So what?
I care.
But it's basically the same. Just a recap of yesterday.
He does not do a recap of yesterday.
For his guess the set bullshit, sure.
He does more than that, and you know it.
No, I don't, because I don't watch it.
All right then. So if you don't know, then why are you judging it?
I'm not judging. I'm just saying. I'm not judging. I'm not erroring. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know what that means either.
Aaron Judge?
You're not. Oh, you're being. Gotcha.
Winnie the Pooh? I think Devas looks more like that, like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh has beady eyes. Devas doesn't have beady eyes. See? Beady eyes.
I can't beat Blue Steak, D-Block. I give up.
Chubby face, yeah, that's true, but he has beady eyes. I never trusted Winnie the Pooh because of the beady eyes. Look at that. Look at those beady eyes. Never trust beady eyes.
Aufs in Abenteuer Tour.
Auf ins Abenteuer. Abenteuer. No, teuer is a different word. Teuer is expensive. Abenteuer is adventure.
Do you not have the double O sound in Germany?
The what?
The double O sound?
Ooh? Yeah, we have ooh.
Yep.
It's ooh. Yeah. That's the U.
So
that's why ooh instead of oo. Winnie Pooh. It's Winnie the Pooh, and we just call him Winnie Pooh.
What am I gonna do now?
We're just wait until there he is. Speak of the devil in the truest words.
Be gone.
Be gone. We're gonna win so much.
I will be here tomorrow.
Oh, I love it.
I'm off tomorrow.
What are we gonna do? Are you preparing? Are you preparing? Are you preparing for the draft?
What draft?
The chess division draft. Of course, the MLB draft.
When is the draft?
Minerva. 16 days.
How do I know that?
July 12th.
Every year is it July 12th?
No, it's always the Sunday after the. It's the Sunday after the All-Star game.
I did not know that.
How about we do a draft? We do a draft draft stream.
Next week is PT Live Update.
Yeah.
Cha. I don't have any lunch meat. What am I going to have for lunch?
Yeah, that's why I said prepare for. We don't really have to prepare for we do that basically on stream, but we prepare for the draft.
Give me a day or two to prepare, and then I'll come back to you. Okay?
For the draft, you want to prepare in a day or two? That's a little ambitious.
Well, you try working 7.5 hours 5 days a week. Oh, that's right, you don't. So you don't.
That. I will carry the stream, no worries. But hey, come on.
You're acting like a child. Alrighty, sir.
Alrighty, whatever. Thank you very much for being here, and you guys too.
Adios.
Thank you very much for being here.
Adios.
Just for the at the end here, we are gonna be in.
Everybody, welcome to a beautiful Saturday afternoon. It is Fighting Illini football.
Right overseas. I'm a ghetto
In
superstar.
Illinois.
I'm ODB.
Yeah, bro, I'll get you
My
over
closet
to.
clean. Rockin' with me. He wanna shoot it. Just give it a beat. Let's flip the scene. Real red fiend. Ready for anything. My young still they popping off. High tail and drop 'em off.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, the Yappin. Hope to see you then. Bye bye.